It is Friday, October 27th, 2023, and I got off work about an hour early today, and I also went into work like about an hour or a half an hour late. So it was nice today. I get a little more of an afternoon. Uh, so, um, let's see. I worked on the same problems I've been working on, but I'm getting through them. I'm fixing I'm fixing the bugs and they're going away, which is surprising. I'm not used to work actually helping or working or whatever. Why does my microphone volume seem so loud? I don't know what's up with that. This seems to choose its own microphone volume most days. I don't think I'm brushing by the thing when I move it. But I don't know what's up with that. All right. I'm planning on streaming later. Before supper maybe. So this may not be super long. I did some work on my cross-stitching project during Thursday Night Football last night. So also I have one of my shades open so that because I think one of the problems I was having problems seeing. So I'm working on this pale yellow color or this light yellow. I was having problems seeing the yellow because of how warm the light is in this room. So when basically the only light was coming from my lamp over there, it was just like yellow light. So I couldn't really see what I was doing. And now you can see there's a huge difference between the yellow and the white background. But let's see. There. Well, I don't know how to show it. I mean, I could close the shade, but you guys don't really need a demonstration. It was difficult to see. So, yeah. So basically, I just need to take this color over to this corner, and there's some more there, and then that's done. Okay, it might be done. I'm gonna be honest and say that there might be like little patches of this color somewhere that I didn't see, because like my eyes glazed over this little few stitches there a few times, so it's possible that I am missing like a few stitches of this color. Well, I mean, obviously I am now because I haven't finished it, but even when I finish it, it's possible that I'll miss a couple colors or a couple stitches. I mean, just because it's kind of weird and random. There's so many 1/4 and 3/4 stitches in this color. Like, it's not even funny. And they're annoying to do because you have to poke through the fabric instead of going into the holes that are already in the fabric. But, yeah. I think the next color I'm going to do is the dark rust, which is down by where the light rust was down here, just to kind of break it up, because probably the next color I'm going to do is going to be in these areas. I kind of think that's probably what I'm going to do next. So just so I don't do so many right in the same area, probably, well, I don't know. I'll make that decision when I get to it. Or maybe like the dark orange color instead. I don't know. There are options. I could just do... I haven't done a color around here for a while. I could do a color around there. Probably the next one of those would be like pale gray or something. That's probably what I would choose next. But who knows? Doesn't really matter. Anything else about this? I can show you the back. Here's how the back looks so far. You can see it's a little stringy up there, But that's what you get for doing something in a new area. Um, I don't know. I think it's looking good, front and back. So at work today, I was listening to some of the some of the pieces, some of the recordings of some of the stuff I've done on YouTube. Not like not like streams and stuff, but like the music that I've done. And it's kind of interesting because I actually looked it up. There's a lot of music that is on YouTube that I'm in. Just because I searched the groups that I've played in, and the years that I played in them, and there's a lot of recordings on YouTube. So I actually started compiling a playlist on, let's see. My first channel technically is my video game channel, which I post to most regularly now. My second channel, technically my second channel was my music channel, but I haven't posted anything on there. I don't even have a profile picture. The only thing that's on there is like 2 playlists. One of the playlists is classical music that I like. One of the playlists is the music that I'm in, which is what I was about to start talking about. I've started making a playlist of music that I'm in. And it's actually kind of funny because I've found that there's actually maybe 2 recordings of the same piece from different people. I think there's somewhere like the conductor recorded it and posted it, and also somebody in the group recorded it and posted it. And that's kind of funny. Meanwhile, it was also being like semi-professionally recorded, like with real microphones and stuff. So, yeah. So I've started making a playlist there. So technically that's my second channel. My third, technically my third channel was, or is, the one where I post science and math stuff. And a little bit of engineering stuff too. And that is the channel that is doing the best somehow. I have a video on there that has more than 1,000 views. And I don't know how. It's actually kind of annoying. But it's not annoying. I'm very happy about it. I have ideas on more stuff that I want to post there. But pretty much everything on that YouTube channel as of now was like school assignments. So yeah. But I have some ideas on other stuff to post. The video that has like 1,000 views on there, I've learned a little bit more about the topic since then, and I'm planning. I've kind of thought of like a sequel video to it. Now that I have computers that don't try to crash when you record and do animations at the same time. If you notice that pretty much that entire video is pictures, then you know why. Because animations would not work while I was recording it. So, yeah. Now I have stronger computers. And I could also spend more time on it. It's kind of funny. That video, I got done in 16 hours. Like, I did all the research, right? And then I took an entire day, did everything from making all the visuals. So I did all the research, and I did the math stuff. I set up the spreadsheets ahead of time. And then I took one day, 16 hours that day of doing everything from making all the models, putting them together, making the visuals, doing that, writing the script, recording that, then finally cutting it all up, recording it, cutting it all up, and editing it, and then rendering it out. And posting it to YouTube. I did that all in 16 hours. That video is 6 minutes long. I mean, 16 hours isn't bad. I mean, that's like an hour a week per for the entire semester. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be incriminating myself, but I mean, it's already been posted, and people find it useful because it has over 1,000 views. It definitely fulfilled its purpose. And I mean, I've already graduated, and it wasn't even a project. It was an honors project. It was a project for the honors program. So hopefully nobody hears this and like goes and rescinds my honors. But I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of projects. There's a lot of honors projects that don't get worked on an hour a week for the entire semester. And yeah, like I said, that also doesn't include all the research time and the making the Excel spreadsheets and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, despite that, like I said, I've learned more about the topic since then, and I um, I think I could make a follow up video probably because I there was some stuff that I left as kind of open ended questions like, consider why this, um, and I didn't have time to record or to do anything to add anything to it. I couldn't answer the question because that would take you down a rabbit trail. Um, I was like, consider why this happens instead, or something. Um, and now that I have a 3D printer, I could totally um, I could totally print off a model. I didn't have a 3D printer at the time. I could have, you know, gotten somebody at my school to do it, to print it off for me. Um, but I didn't have the time for that either, obviously. But yeah, now I could totally um, do that. The thing is, I think one of the reasons why it might have so many views is that it's short. 6 minutes is not a long time. So trying to, you mean like having extra time to record and do all that might, I would also want to try to keep it as short as feasible, I guess. I don't know. The other thing is, I had never recorded a scripted video. Well, okay, that might not be true. Uh, there was one project in high school where I recorded myself reading off of a script. But making a scripted video with editing, yeah, making a scripted video that wasn't just like me recording a presentation, I guess. Um, that was the first time and so far the only time I've ever done that. So, and I feel like part of it was like, well, this is the way it's going to be because I don't have time to do anything else. Um, but like, I think that, I did that well. I think I edited it pretty well. I don't edit videos really. I have video editing software, and I kind of know how to use it, but I don't really edit videos, like substantially. I haven't edited any of these videos yet, which I need to, but whatever. Anyway, so figuring out how to do all that, I wonder if I still have that file somewhere, like the project file. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. Hmm. I wonder if I have that or not. Hmm. I have no idea where it would be. Uh, anyway, what was I thinking about? What was I saying? Um, yeah. The, the only way I can really enjoy a video of a music performance that I've done is if it's been so long ago that I don't remember what I was playing. Then I can really sit back and listen to it. Uh, and you might I you know I always thought, I guess when I was younger, that I'd always remember every piece that I played, what part I played, because when in the moment when you're spending so much time on, you're like, how am I ever gonna forget this? And then, well, maybe international pandemic happens. Well, I guess international pandemic is kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. Um, and your memory gets terrible, and everything from before then, you have no idea what part you played in any of the music. I don't know that I can blame uh, everything about my memory on that. I think also my memory started getting really bad in engineering school, which also happened around that same time, because I had to shove so much stuff into my brain that it felt like everything else was falling out. Or maybe it's just the fact that I'm getting older and my brain doesn't have the room for all those things anymore. But regardless of what it is, yes, I do have plenty of performances now where I don't even remember the songs that I played, much less the parts that I played in them. Um, so I can actually sit back and enjoy the music instead of nitpicking every little thing that I've done. Which probably isn't healthy to nitpick so much anyway, but like I can't not. Telling me not to nitpick my own performances is like telling me not to be cold when it's 32 degrees outside. I don't think that there's a way that I can do that very easily. But anyway, regardless, um, there were quite a few songs on that playlist that I was listening to today at work that I could definitely appreciate because I didn't remember what I was doing. So, trying to think if there's anything else. It's cold today. Uh, it was the temperature has been going down ever since I woke up. Um, I had to sleep with a fan on last night, and it's like 40 degrees outside now. So yeah, it's great. Oh, the pizza today, it said it was a supreme pizza, but it definitely wasn't because it had Canadian bacon and sauerkraut. So it was very tasty. Uh, there were supposed to be pumpkin themed desserts for National Pumpkin Day yesterday, um, but there weren't. I went and checked it out, and it looked completely normal. It was pumpkin inspired, it said. Pumpkin inspired desserts at all open locations. Talking about the cafeterias that are at the company, at the various buildings around here. But it wasn't. There were no pumpkin themed desserts, pumpkin inspired. My brother and I were kind of joking about that, saying that, I mean, they were inspired by pumpkins to make something that tasted better than a pumpkin, which is like everything. Pumpkins are great, but you don't eat them by themselves. You don't. They don't taste good by themselves. Anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling now. It's like 20 minutes. I kind of want to stream. I should, if I want to do that before supper, I should get going on that. So that's it.